All right, you're welcome to PTG Creative Academy. This is the Adobe Masterclass strictly for beginners, and it promises to be great, amazing. And I want to briefly show you what you need to learn in Photoshop, the masterclass for the beginners. So the first thing we're going to talk about, talk about Photoshop, beginning Photoshop space, the menu, how to open a new and existing file. While in lesson two, we'll talk briefly on um, exploring the toolbox, talk about the menu, the option bars, the basically the panels, the panels, the menus, create an existing canvas, customizing the workspace, setting preference. They will be working in lesson three with images, how to work with your zoom, your panning, your rulers, your grid, your guides, on doing steps with the history bar and also with the shortcut. I'm going to teach you the shortcut also. Then adjusting colors with the adjustment panel, the new max panels, and the vibrance color correction. Of course, the nodes, how to save for web, how to save for different devices, and also the auto blend and auto align command in lesson four. Resizing images, working with images basically, the pixel, the resolutions, the image size, interpolation options. Then we'll talk about how to resize for your print or for your web. Then cropping, straightening in images. Then working with canvas size and canvas rotation, all those beautiful stuff. Then in lesson five, we'll talk about basic selections, the elliptical two, the magic one, the one collections, the lasso collections, combining selections when you want to trim images, basically the lasso, the magnetic lasso two, the quick selection, and how to refine edges. When you're talking about trimming and hair, you want to trim hair and all those good stuff. Then how you can modify the selections and all of that. Then lesson six, we work with layers, background layers, linking layers, deleting layers, merging layers, locking layers, filling, grouping layers, and all those beautiful, wonderful, blend modes, opacity and fills, modifying text. Then in lesson seven, we'll talk about painting, using the brush, the color and swatches, using the gradient, working with brushes, working on the pencils and the erasers, the painting with selections, all right? Then lesson 11, lesson 8, I beg your pardon, we'll be talking about the, photo retouching, how you can retouch, work on your images, how you can, correct image with red eye, with the red eye to the clone stamp to the patch to the healing brush, beautiful and amazing tools, color replacement, the toning and the focus tools, well, painting with history. Then lesson 9, we talk about the color space and the color modes, the variation commands, the auto commands, the adjusting levels. Lesson 10, then we'll talk about the quick max mode, quick max options, the painting selections, save and removing a selection from the background. And lesson 11, we're working with the pen 2. This pen 2 is sweet, it's amazing. I use it basically, I enjoy using it. I want to teach you how to use it to draw, or use it how to trim images. Just like the pencil, your pen, you can just sketch out something that you want. It's very flexible and all of that. So all the workings around the thing, the pen 2 will teach you how to do that. Now in lesson 11, we're working with pen 2, how to understand the parts and the pen tool, then creating straight and curved parts, creating combo parts, creating clipping parts. Then in the lesson 12, we are done with our work. So we want to export the work, we want to save in different formats, save for web, save for devices, save for print, and all those beautiful stuff. So join you in the other side of the class. I can't wait to see you there.